Niner Nation, you know it. No offseason in San Francisco is truly quiet. Fresh off the seismic news of Brock Purdy's monster 5-year, $265 million contract and George Kittle's well-earned extension, the 49ers find themselves at another crossroads. Fans aren't just whispering about who's next, they're shouting it from the rooftops. In the lingering afterglow of back-to-back contract fireworks, attention now turns to the anchor of one of football's most formidable defenses. The next move, folks, isn't a secret. It's practically written on the locker room wall. Who are we talking about? None other than Fred Warner. Let's unravel why Warner is the center of this offseason's next big negotiation, and why it matters for the Red and Gold's title pursuit. San Francisco's contract game. Setting the tone over the last few seasons, the 49ers' approach to player contracts has mirrored a chess grandmaster. Every move calculated, every piece valued. The extensions for both George Kittle and Brock Purdy signal clear priorities: build, maintain, and reward a core that can win now and in the years ahead. The front office's shift, learning that waiting only drives up costs, could not be clearer. Recent reductions in cash spending made room for Purdy's extension, signaling a new era of proactivity. John Lynch and company are finally setting the dollar bar instead of reacting to one inflated by the broader NFL market. But with those deals signed, attention can swing freely to the next pillar of this team. Fred Warner, more than just a linebacker. Let's put it plainly, Fred Warner isn't just a player, he's a culture driver. Since entering the league, Warner has missed just a single game in 7 seasons, a feat that underscores his durability and warrior mentality. His rapid rise has seen him become the 49ers' pulse on defense, the play caller in the huddle, and a relentless standard bearer every time he steps on the field. Numbers speak volumes too. Warner's resume boasts 4 first-team All-Pro selections in 5 years, and there's no sign of decline. At 28, he's playing arguably the best football of his career, and analysts across the league consistently label him the premier off-ball linebacker in the NFL today. ESPN analysts and locker room wisdom, if you needed more evidence that Warner is next up, let's turn to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, who laid it out unequivocally after Purdy's extension. Right now everybody's happy, but they have to do something with Fred Warner, Fowler said, highlighting not only Warner's impending heavy cap hits, $29 million in 2025 and $27 million in 2026, but also his irreplaceable value. Inside 49ers headquarters, teammates echo that sentiment. Warner is the heart and soul of a ferocious defensive unit. Young stars look up to him, veterans trust him, and coaches rely on his tactical acumen. It's little wonder he's never off the field unless absolutely necessary. The cap puzzle. Timing is everything. Fred Warner still has 2 years left on the landmark 5-year, $95 million deal he inked in 2021. However, as the NFL's financial landscape shifts, contracts age fast, and so does their value against the rising salary cap and emerging deals league-wide. Currently, Baltimore's Roquan Smith is the highest-paid off-ball linebacker, raking in 5 years at $100 million. If the 49ers want to avoid being leapfrogged by the market, a Warner extension before the 2024 season's pressure cooker is wise. That move sends a clear message across the NFL. In San Francisco, excellence gets rewarded without delay. Financially, the club is well positioned. Reports of the 49ers ownership selling a 6.2% stake at an $8.5 billion valuation, bringing in around $500 million, make clear that resources won't be a stumbling block in rewarding one of their own. Warner's mindset, a leader's calm. Amidst the negotiation storm, while fans and pundits churn out takes on social media, Warner remains the definition of poised. His recent comments to reporters echoed humility and laser focus. I get paid. Plenty already. But listen, that whole part of it, I know my agent and the team and all that, that'll all handle itself out. I'm just, obviously, ready to just go to work and be the best version of myself. It's rare to find superstars with such a grounded approach. Warner's attitude isn't lost on the organization. Securing him with a new deal isn't just about on-field impact. It's about reinforcing the message that leadership, consistency, and team-first ethos are non-negotiable virtues in San Francisco. What's next? The extension blueprint. So how will the next Warner deal look? The numbers are already being debated. With Smith at $20 million per year, Warner's next deal should nudge above that figure, maintaining his position at the top of the linebacker market. Expect a structure that gives the 49ers both short-term cap relief and long-term security, likely featuring significant guarantees and performance incentives. With OTAs set to resume on May 27th, the timing is perfect to get this extension over the line and avoid the distraction of a lingering negotiation. A new deal before training camp gives Warner peace of mind and the franchise much-needed clarity. The bigger picture, 49ers championship window locking up. Warner isn't just a financial decision, it's a culture-defining moment. By continuing to bet on their foundational leaders, the 49ers keep their Super Bowl window propped open in a league where continuity and trust are increasingly rare. With quarterback, tight end, and soon linebacker handled, San Francisco sends a message. They're here not just to contend, but to dominate. For the fan base, it means more years of Warner leading epic stands, frustrating opposing offenses, and fueling playoff runs. For the team, it's further proof that when you buy into the 49ers way, the franchise invests in you right back. Is Fred Warner's extension the final piece before football returns? So, Niners faithful, as we inch closer to training camp, Fred Warner's contract looms as the no-brainer move of the offseason. His importance goes beyond stats. He's the spirit of a defense that keeps dreams of another Lombardi trophy alive. If you're pumped to see Warner as a 49er for years to come, do us a favor, smash that like button. Tell us in the comments. What's your favorite Warner moment so far, and how do you think his presence lifts this team? Stay plugged in. We'll break every update on this story as it unfolds. Until next time, keep the red and gold pride alive.